Constance L. Hayes, The Real Thing, Truth and Power at the Coca-Cola Company. Dive into the fascinating history and powerful influence of Coca-Cola in The Real Thing, Truth and Power at the Coca-Cola Company by Constance L. Hayes. This book takes you on a journey from the invention of Coca-Cola in 1886 to its position as a global marketing powerhouse. Discover how Coca-Cola began as a syrupy concoction served at pharmacy soda fountains and evolved into a portable, bottled, consumer product. Uncover the perpetual contract that changed the course of the company, the price wars with Pepsi Cola, and the famous new Coke marketing disaster. This book's summary will provide you with insights into the world of Coca-Cola and reveal how it transcended from a simple beverage to a symbol of American culture.
Coca-Cola, from brain tonic to global icon. The history of Coca-Cola dates back to 1886 when John Pemberton invented it. Initially, it contained cocaine and was marketed as a brain tonic. Asa Candler bought the recipe in 1888 and started offering Coke as a remedy for various ailments. Pharmacy soda fountains served as social gathering points where Coke was dispensed. By 1896, Coca-Cola was dispensed in every state in the USA. In 1899, Benjamin Franklin Thomas and Joseph Brown Whitehead, both lawyers, were given a perpetual contract to bottle Coca-Cola. They set up their first factory in Tennessee and soon made it portable on a mass scale. Today, Coca-Cola is a global icon with a fascinating history. The rise of Coca-Cola's bottling empire. Coca-Cola's success was largely due to its innovative bottling strategy. Early franchise bottlers constructed plants in southern rural towns, paying 5 cents for each bottle of Coke. After business differences, the company split, with Whitehead keeping southern operations and Thomas holding the northern and western locations. By the 1920s, Coke was being sold more in bottles than at soda fountains, leading to conflict with bottlers who controlled market access. Coca-Cola tried to expand distribution directly but failed. In 1934, they began buying parent bottlers, acquiring the last one in 1975, cutting out non-corporate middle management. To resolve fixed prices for syrup, they introduced a premix alternative in 1954, directly delivering the syrup to dispensers. Through relentless advertising and marketing, Coca-Cola created a symbol of the glamorous, prosperous, and forward-looking side of America. Coca-Cola's bottling tactics. Coca-Cola's strategy to maintain large regional bottling operations and cut down on smaller, family-operated plants led to a backlash from the bottlers. However, Coke's pressure tactics worked, and it eventually cut the number of bottlers in half. This restructuring gave the company price control over its crucial syrup and financed its huge advertising and promotional budget. By 1980, Coke and Pepsi held 3/4 of the U.S. soft drink market. In 1986, Coca-Cola Enterprises was created, which transferred the Coca-Cola Company's expenses to the new entity, making the company debt-free and more profitable than ever. Coke Centennial Celebration. In 1986, Coca-Cola celebrated its 100th anniversary by throwing a monumental 4-day, $30 million party involving over 12,000 guests, a parade through downtown Atlanta, and a lavish dinner. The event showcased the company's global power and solidified its place in American history. With a generous ad budget of nearly $2 billion by the late 1990s, Coke continues to be a marketing powerhouse. The rise and fall of New Coke. In an attempt to beat its biggest rival, Pepsi, Coca-Cola's CEO, Roberto Goizueta introduced New Coke in 1985. The new drink was supposed to replace the original formula worldwide, but its launch was met with public outcry and backlash. Coke employees were forbidden from consuming Pepsi, and the company's culture remained secret and closed, making it difficult for outsiders to understand its decision-making processes. Pepsi and Coca-Cola had been locked in a battle for supremacy since the 1930s, with both companies spending billions on advertising their taste and flavor benefits. With New Coke's introduction, Coca-Cola's almost century-old formula was changed, leading to one of the biggest marketing flops in history. After only 78 days on the market, Coca-Cola relented, announcing that Classic Coke was returning. The decision to reintroduce the original formula was largely influenced by the public's reaction, which built enormous support for the drink in question and ultimately won the Cola Wars. The story of Coke's rise and fall. This book delves into the ups and downs of one of the world's most iconic beverages, Coca-Cola. From its early days of success in the United States to its global expansion and eventual decline, the company had a tumultuous history. While former CEO Roberto Goizueta focused on improving the company's equity price performance and wooing analysts, his successor, Doug Ivester, struggled with unpopular policies and antitrust accusations. Even a massive recall could not save his position, and he was fired just 2 years after taking control. Coca-Cola's new president, Doug Daft, was left to pick up the pieces as he cut thousands of jobs, tried to expand the business, and fought to regain lost ground.
In The Real Thing, Constance L. Hayes offers a deep dive into the intricate world of Coca-Cola, revealing its evolution from a medicinal soda fountain beverage to a global cultural icon. The company's history is filled with triumphs and challenges, including the famous New Coke flop and the ongoing conflict with its bottlers. Coca-Cola pioneered innovative strategies to expand its reach while protecting its brand, such as the perpetual contract and crafting an alluring image that captivated consumers around the world. This book's summary illustrates the role Coca-Cola played in shaping American history and the strategies it adopted to rise to the top, making it an essential read for anyone interested in learning about this legendary company.